All right. Because I'm running late, I'm going to go ahead and just start broadcasting now and invite a couple of people and see if we can get anybody to come out and join. And we'll see what happens. Because I'm running late, I'm going to go. Anybody to come out and join? Yeah. I don't know if you all heard that, but that was me switching to the actual stream on YouTube and not thinking about how to mute the computer, but oh well. All right. Let's bring up the control panel, turn up my volume so hopefully people can hear me. And if anybody would like to join, just jump into the chat and say hello, and I will ding you on in and see what happens. All right. I didn't have a plan for drawing tonight, but I got plenty to do, so let me get some supplies and we'll get started. Hey!
Hey, what's up, man?
Not much, man. How's it going?
It's all right.
How did you finish out your work day?
Oh, I left a little early.
Yeah? Okay.
You gotta turn up the volume on me, remember?
Yeah, I just did. Oh, crap. My headphones are all... My headphone cable's all mixed up. Ugh. Hold on just a second. I gotta take my headphones off for a second.
My Photoshop is still booting up, so it's fine.
I went and put my paper on the other side of the room and decided to start a live stream without any paper. But, oh well. Oh, tell me how you really feel.
Exactly.
All right. I was going to see if Jason was going to jump into the chat, but he hasn't shown up yet. If he shows up, I'll give him an invite. Oh. I just recorded my video for the DC previews. You may or may not know, when you buy previews, Marvel has a whole separate pull-out section. It's like its own little comic thing.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, well, DC did it this month, so DC has its own pull-out separate thing, which, believe it or not, makes it really easy to review it because it's all in one nice little easily place. So a lot of cool things coming out, but whoop. Since Jason's not here, I gotta hit the record button all by myself.
Yeah. Is it time to record?
Not yet. As soon as I'm getting ready to draw, I'll hit the record button. But I'm not sure what I'm drawing tonight. I don't know.
Is it time to record?
It's almost time to record.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, I'm just having some serious lag on my computer for some reason.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna hit the record button anyway, and then bring up the chat so I can see if anybody's there. And hello, everybody. Whew. It is a Monday. I don't expect a lot of people to show up on a Monday, but I'm taking a hard look at what I'm going to do next when it comes to Hero. Obviously, I'm going to continue working on book 3. Obviously, I'm going to have you continue coloring book 1, and I'm going to work on getting funds together to have you color book 2 as well. But there's other things I want to think about. I gotta figure out a way to make it, I don't want to say better, but oh well. I know I'm not making any sense. Nobody ever said I had to, right? Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Because the idea of doing it as a single comic, that doesn't seem to be going over too well. Which, you know what? We tried.
Not really. Not really.
Yeah, I did.
Nah, not really.
Yeah, I did. You're just trying to be nice to me because it's my stream, aren't you?
Yeah. There were avenues you didn't explore.
No, 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 no. This wasn't. This was not the. Those are not. Those are absolutely things I want to do, plan to do, will do. Just not for this. This was small potatoes. This was a very small, little project, little side thing that I wanted to see if we could get it done, and it didn't happen, or it's not going to happen, and that's okay. It's the bigger thing that we're going to get other people involved and reach out to them. And no, 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 no. That's all stuff. I absolutely took what you said to heart. I absolutely agree, and I absolutely will. But what is happening right now with this little itty bitty Kickstarter, that was not the thing to try to drive people to. Absolutely not.
Let's get the whole thing done. And
Exactly.
it's almost done. Like you could start it when this one ends. The one for the finished one, you know?
Well, I need to look into printers. Look into printers more. I already started looking into printers, but I need to do more looking because a full color trade, and that's another thing I'm thinking about doing. The story itself with all the art is only, what was it, 154 plus 8, 162 pages. So we're looking at like 170, 180 pages most at a minimum for full color.
That's a pretty fat book.
It's pretty good. But what I was thinking is there's so much extra stuff that I added to the trade because it was easy to take the black and white and gray trade and increase it to 200 pages without, devastating my pocketbook, But with the full color book, you add 25 extra pages of black and white stuff and you're not helping yourself, You're going to be paying more for more page count with not there. So I'm thinking a lot of that extra stuff that I created and a lot of the extra stuff I'm still working on now because I've got some backup stories that I've been wanting to do and plan to do. I may save that for like a hardcover edition, a deluxe special edition, full color book. So looking at doing the trade in full color, it will probably be just the main story, the epilogue, the backup story, and maybe some little things, but not the entire 200-page plus book.
No, it should be everything I'm coloring.
Everything you're coloring. Absolutely. Because like the pinups that I got done for like Rich's pinup and all, that's not going to be colored,
I wouldn't put that stuff in the book yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to save that for a special edition hardcover type thing, and
Trust me, for $25, this is even soft cover. Hero's a $25 book, man.
Yeah.
Which means you're going to have to use a real printer.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Which means you're going to need at least $10,000. You're going to need at least $5,000 to $10,000 in your hand.
Yeah.
After the taxes. You can't do this for no $800, $1,000.
Yeah. No, I know. I realize that. My goal was to find a publisher willing to help us and let them take on the cost of actually printing the thing, but
no.
Yeah, no, I know. We're going to have to do this ourselves. We're going to have to do it ourselves. And I'm okay with that.
Remember that piece I did of the guy getting punched in the face because it was obviously inspired by something?
Mm-hmm.
I did that, months ago, but I never sent it. I sent it.
Oh, yeah?
I probably won't hear from him because dude is blowing up.
Oh, I know. It would be really cool if he did a whole separate, like, pin-up book You know, he's probably got enough people willing to submit art and all.
But
Even if,
that was just inspired by his stuff. That wasn't,
yeah.
that wasn't his. But it was just inspired by that conversation he talked about, where that's what something like that is what the cover should have been originally.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I did back it, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I waited till he reached 114,000 and then I backed it. Because I didn't think it was going to make it, you know? I didn't trust
What?
it. And I'm just full of shit. I had to wait till I had money.
Yeah.
Even $25 is I didn't have it at the time.
Well,
So
so I shouldn't kick in on the hero one.
nope, don't waste time. It may even be over before before the weekend comes around.
Okay. I was going to, man.
No, 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 no. Trust me, trust me, trust
But
me.
I've got to get into my Amazon.
Well, I had asked Mike. I said, "Hey, Mike, if we get like really close, like if we're like 100, 150, $200 from reaching the goal, you know, would you be willing to chip in the money?" And I said, "I'll pay you back, you know, once the funds come in." And he's like, "Yes, Dad, I can. I'm not even going to do that. I'm not even going to do that because you know what? The level of work it would take to put the book together to get it all, it's not worth it. Not to satisfy 19 people."
Yeah.
And of those 19, like 5 of them were digital only, so I'm talking
Yep.
less than 15 people. Nope, nope.
Yeah.
I love every one of them. They're all great people, and I'm so glad they were willing to back in the project. But it's, yeah,
To do this book, you need to get it printed for around $10 a copy, $10, $12 a copy
yeah,
at a $25 book, which means you're going to need probably at least $5,000 in your hand.
yeah,
But thing is, though, you're going to have more copies than what the Kickstarter people ordered. You're going to have extra copies, and you're going to be in the black if you make a success. From the first issue you sell to at a con or someone orders will be all profit. You'll be in the black.
yeah, yeah.
So
We'll see. We'll see.
and comic fans are willing to help. They're I'm impressed, man. I am incredibly like look at what happened for Brian Polito, dude.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
God.
But he also did the one thing you and I've talked about doing first, which is he built up a following first.
Yes.
And I'm kind of trying to do the same thing at the same time, and you really can't do that. You really, really, really can't try to build and produce at the same time. You got to build first.
Yeah.
And I definitely see that. And like I talked to Mike today, and I told him, I said, I'm not going to do any conventions this year because of the amount of money it takes to do that stuff. But next year, we're probably going to hit it just like we hit it last year, you know?
Yeah.
12 to 13 shows, a lot of local stuff and all. But oh well.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not I'm not going to stress myself. I want to finish working on book 3. There's a lot more that needs to be done in book 3, and I really like the idea of going to a show and saying, "Look, I have 3 frickin' volumes of this book," you know? But
That's another thing you can tell people in the Kickstarter. It's like, listen, the art for the second volume of these graphic novels is already done. It just has to be colored.
yep. Well, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a Kickstarter again. I like the Indiegogo look, so
either
but we'll see.
either one. Indiegogo can become a store for you.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can tell people once the Kickstarter's done, it's like, hey, you can tell them what the print run is. There's the however many Kickstarter people, plus there's so many of this print run. And if we do another print run, we'll change the cover so the second printing will be obvious.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you're always going to know you got the first Kickstarter version. and then try to find a publisher. Different ball game.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to follow people more openly and stuff on, because I'm just like, screw these assholes. They're such dicks. So many people are self-righteous fuckers, man.
Yep. Yep.
Dial it back, so to speak. You know? It's like, whoa, calm down. You are not that important.
Yeah. Did you see DNC's video about Jimmy Palmiotti? I thought that was pretty funny. The idea that what he was saying, oh, I forgot to wait for your answer. Did you see that video?
Yes.
Okay. The idea that some of these creators think they're celebrities, that's very, very true. That is very, very true.
Yeah.
And that's because they go to some of these shows and the shows treat them like big time celebrities, and they're really, really not.
Like, dial it down.
Yep. In the scale of things, they're not very important.
We love them.
Yeah, yeah.
But you're not selling 200,000 copies a month anymore, dude. Your audience is getting smaller.
Yep.
And calling them names isn't helping. You're not doing yourself any favors by constantly castigating people and lecturing them and bitching at them and calling them names when shit doesn't go your way. You're not. You're You may think you love those little weed tweets you're getting, but look at your sales.
Yep. Yep.
If I do a how to draw video, well, would I be copying Ethan?
No.
Oh,
because Ethan's not the only person out there that does how to draw videos,
Well, I want to do a how to draw Ryan, a digital painting lesson on how to draw Ryan Johnston, and I'm just going to go click with one of the pen tools so it makes a circle. And be like, ta-da!
That's kind of funny. That's mean.
Just go, and we're going to start with a background. Let's pick red for Comrade Ryan. Click. It's like, I'm a dick.
That's not right. That's not right.
Screw you. I think it's funny.
No, it is. Oh, it is funny.
But I think Ethan already did one where he just took out a circle template and drew a template and drew a circle. I think. I think he did.
Didn't he do that with Harvey Weinstein or something?
No, he did a how to draw a Harvey Weinstein where he just did a fucked up drawing of Harvey Weinstein.
Okay.
It was pretty funny.
Okay. I thought I remember something like that.
Oh, I didn't share screen. Derp.
It's all right. Nobody wants to see your screen anyway.
Oh, that's true. Everybody hates me.
There's only you and I watching, so.
Have you ever heard the song of the original version of Jesus Loves You? Yeah, the original version of Jesus Loves You is like yes, Jesus loves you, except Avery. Yes. Yes, Jesus loves you, except Avery. He's a dick.
No, it's not.
It's sad. It's so sad. I'm so sad. Oh.
All right, so we're going to go see Avengers again sometime soon. You want to go?
I'm sorry. Do you hate yourself?
Well,
Don't hate yourself, Andrew. You're not that bad a guy.
it wasn't bad. I liked it. It it was good. You can't. I was going to say you can't join the bandwagon if you don't actually go see it. It's like commenting.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
So in order to hate it, I have to go see it. I can't not see it and still hate it.
Them should be the rules.
Man, well then I should have seen it the day it came out. That way I could have put spoiler videos out there. Because there are people who get real butthurt when you put spoilers in, and I want to hurt their butts. I want to make them cry.
Did I tell you what Michael wanted to do?
What's that?
He has a shelf in his bedroom where he has all 5 of the Lego Infinity War sets, and then he's added other characters that he has from other sets. So he has a whole bunch of the characters that were in the movie. And if something happened to the movie, if something happened to the character in a negative fashion in the movie, I'm not going to say what, he knocked them over. So they're lying on their backs. And he said, Dad, you should take a picture of it, put it on Facebook, and say, spoilers!
Oh, shit, yeah. If you won't take the picture and send it to me, I will. I absolutely will. I do not care.
I know.
I want to hurt their little fifis.
I think most people have seen the movie by now. Most people who care about that kind of stuff have already seen the movie. The movie doesn't make $250 million domestically and not have everybody who wants to see it go see it. I know few people that are waiting for later in the week, but most everybody saw it this weekend.
I want to hurt their fifis. Send me the picture. I want to hurt their fifis.
Okay, well, we'll see. I don't know if he actually did it yet or not, but I think he did.
He needs to do it. I want to hurt their fifis.
Fifis? The hell's a fifi?
Feelings.
Oh, okay.
Good God, dude. Keep up.
Dude, you know how difficult it is to keep up with you?
Fifis is an old meme. Fifis is a dead meme. And you don't even know dead memes.
Yeah, I don't even know dead memes, so. Oh.
Yeah, I'm tired. I tried to take a nap after work today. I freaking couldn't.
Yeah, me neither. I feel real stupid showing up at 4 a.m. That was really dumb. I told Chris that, and I said, I felt really dumb being here at 4 o'clock when I didn't have to start till 5. But then again, it's much better than showing up at 5 and having to start at 4.
True.
So
don't be shocked after I get on a different schedule or my schedule switches a little bit if I do that.
yeah, but if you're running late, I'd be willing to call your ass. So.
Oh yeah. The fifis.
The fifis. We should do a live stream, and I should make you check out the Marvel's previews.
I'll do it, but it's just going to be me going, yeah, it's drawn by so-and-so with written by, yeah, so-and-so's a good artist. I'm still not going to buy it.
We can go under the pretension you're not going to buy any of it, so.
No, if it's Marvel, I'm not going to buy any of it, no matter who it is. No matter how much I like the person doing the book, I'm not going to buy it.
No.
It's just that simple. Why buy something from people that don't want you to buy it?
Yeah. Well, when I was reviewing the DC one, I did come across one solicitation that really really hurt. One of the um, New Age of Heroes books is called The Unexpected, and its art is by Ryan Sook.
Ryan Sook's really good.
I love Ryan Sook stuff. Well, if you believe this solicitation for issue 2, he's off the art as of issue 2. I don't know if that's true or not. It looks really weird in the fact that it says art by Carrie Nord, but the cover is obviously Ryan Sook, and it says art and cover by Carrie Nord. So I'm not sure if there's what's wrong with that, but that's really disappointing. If he's pulling a Jim Lee, would you put Ryan Sook at a Jim Lee level? Because Jim Lee's only doing the first issue of Immortal Men, and then he's off.
No, Ryan Sook is great.
He is, but he's not at Jim Lee level.
No.
Yeah.
Very few people are. There's only a handful of dudes at that level.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
It's a handful of people. It's a small club. Some of my most favorite artists in the world, I wouldn't put it at Jim Lee level for kicking off a book.
Yeah. But yeah, it was rather disappointing.
I wouldn't call that a disappointment because Carrie Nord's pretty dope.
Oh, he is, but this isn't one that I thought he would.
It's from DC. I can buy it, so it's cool.
Oh, I know, but look. This cover for The Unexpected number 2. That's definitely Ryan Sook. That's not Carrie Nord. But it says art and cover by Carrie Nord. That is definitely not Carrie Nord. So I don't know if it's just something wrong with this, if they did it wrong in the solicitation or what.
Previews fuck shit up.
Oh, I know, but
the time.
I know. When you want to see one that's bad in the Marvel one,
I can't see anything.
Hold on, I haven't gotten to the page.
I can't see anything, even if you get to it, dude.
That's because you're not on your computer. Are you on your phone?
I'm using my computer for artwork.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
My phone is doing the video, and the video...
Well, then you can just watch this video later, and you'll see what it is I'm talking about. But the cover to the latest issue of Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man number 307, Chip Zdarsky writer, Adam Kubert, and Juan Frigeri as artist, which that kills me that Adam Kubert can't finish an issue. But it says cover by Adam Kubert, and if you look at the...
Adam Kubert's great.
He is, but if you look at the cover, you clearly see Cully Hamner's signature on the cover. It is clearly a Cully Hamner image.
Dude, that book's going to have 10 different covers.
Well, I know. Well, it doesn't list 10 different covers. It only lists one.
But almost every book these days has at least 2 covers.
I know. Oh, check this out. This is the comic for you. You ready? Let me read this description to you, okay? Frank Castle was the Punisher. A deal with the devil made him Ghost Rider. A deal with Galacticus made him Cosmic. A deal with Thanos made him dead. Not to worry, he's coming back, and he's got a plan to make the universe a better place that's going to lead him into an even crazier adventure that he has ever been in. Join the hot new comic or cosmic writer Donny Cates, Thanos Doctor Strange, as he pushes his wildest creation past the breaking point. Cosmic Ghost Rider, number 1 of 5. Take Ghost Rider... Take Frank Castle, the Punisher, make him a Ghost Rider, and then make him a cosmic being that drives around on a cosmic-powered motorcycle.
Yeah, I already know about that character.
Oh, okay. Did you know it was Frank Castle?
Yes.
You did? I didn't know that part.
Yeah, that's because you don't watch Weaponized.
Yeah, no, I hadn't seen that video.
Wep talks about the Thanos books all the time.
Oh, well, I heard the Thanos books were good, but I didn't realize it was Frank Castle was the cosmic Ghost Rider.
Well, I did because I watch Web.
Yeah,
Meh.
that's definitely the book for you, man.
I don't buy Marvel.
Yeah, but you need to buy it just for that.
I won't buy it because it's Marvel. I don't buy comics from people that don't want me to buy their comic.
You know, you keep saying that, but they want you to buy their comics.
No, they don't. Then what? They say stuff all the time. They
Yeah,
don't want people to buy their comics.
yeah, you're right. There are a few of them that do say that.
No. It's almost all the people in charge.
Well,
When you're when your editors, when your senior editors and assistant editors, the people that make decisions are out there saying,
you mean the fake geek girls?
"There's dudes, there's dudes saying that stuff." A lot, a majority of their writers, a majority of their editors, don't want me buying their books. They don't want me. They don't want you. You're a problem.
Well, I'm not as much a problem as you are.
You're just as much a problem as I am.
So says you. Oh well. You know, there'll come a day when Marvel will make its way back up to top on top again.
Maybe. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying they've lost me.
No, I understand. So what you're saying is you have no idea what I'm drawing right now because you're not watching.
Like, the video lags way behind.
Really? Okay.
And seizes up a lot because it's my phone.
I gotcha.
Now, when I'm playing video games and I use my phone to listen to stuff while I'm playing video games, it works a lot better. But once I walk into the studio, I see something now, but it's just little figures, breakdown figures.
Yeah, that's mostly what it was. I was just. Oh well. Yep. Layouts for the next page.
Cool beans. Yeah, this isn't assistant editors, at Marvel that are out there. This is heavy hitter people at Marvel and stuff they don't want customers like us. Like, okay, cool. I mean,
I know.
right.
I know.
All right. I mean, you win. I won't buy your books.
There's a couple of Image comics that actually look good this month, or first solicited for July.
I won't buy most of the stuff at Image these days either.
Well, I liked the first issue of Kick-Ass, and I liked the first issue of Hit Girl, but not enough to buy the second issue. If I'm going to get them, I'll probably get them in trade. There's a lot of stuff that they're made for trade,
I think a lot of comics work better as trade, especially indie books. I think it goes more for indie. For anything independent, to just hand someone the story arc all at once and be done with it.
Yeah, no, I understand. That's kind of why I think the single issue of Hero wasn't going to work. I wanted it to work, but it wasn't going to work. But that's okay. That's life. That's what all the people say. 77.3. Man, you get to sleep in the morning. My ass has got to get up and go to work at 4.
Yeah. I've got to get up, but you don't have to go in Saturday. I do.
Well, if there's a lot left over from the truck, I will volunteer to go in on Saturday. But they've got me scheduled 5 days straight. So, well, that was the thing. That was the reason why when I offered to go in on Saturday, Chris said, go ahead and do it, is because I was only scheduled 4 days last week. So I actually got a 5th day in. But this week, I'm 5 days before Saturday. So, hey, I don't mind working Monday through Friday and then have Saturday and Sunday off.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. I can handle that.
I'll still have most of my Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
As long as I can get a nap in once I get off work.
Yeah. Yes, I don't know what time Tony's starting stuff on Saturday. And I know he doesn't expect us to be there the entire day. I mean, when I go by Wednesday, I'll chit-chat with him a little bit and just hash out, because I think...
Is that this Saturday?
Yeah, that's this Saturday. Free Comic Book Day is this Saturday. Avery's like, shit!
I'll go home, take a shower, and come to the freaking store.
Yeah.
I mean, I could give you my portfolio to set up my spot for me.
Yeah, I can start doing that. That's not a problem. Oh, what?
I'll get off work, come home, take a shower, head to the store.
What do I want to draw now? What do I want to draw? What do I want to draw? Here's my my little sketchbook I take with me whenever I take Jen to the doctor's office, and I scribble ideas in here. I always like going back to the beginning just to see where it was I started. This was... this is the beginning of book 3. I had this idea of a more mature-looking adventurer type of hero, which may still come to pass. But he ain't grown up yet. He's still got a little ways to go. Let's see what else we got in here. There was layouts for the next couple of pages, and I need to... Yeah, these are the 2 pages I was going to work on next. Q. Yeah, I laid out like the next, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages, and then I decided I needed to put 2 more pages in between. So I've got layouts for the next 10 pages I got to work on.
Nice.
It's always good to have stuff to work on, right?
Oh yeah. I need to take a day and work on concept sketches for Cornerstone.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, weren't we going to do that vigilante design? I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that.
Vigilante, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to do it during another live stream.
Not on. You know what? I say don't do that on stream. Let's wait. Let's wait on that until we have a few pages done. That way, we can be like, oh yeah, here's some concept designs. Oh, by the way, we're the script is done, and we're like 5 pages deep in this like 44 pager.
Well, the vigilante story, I imagine like the first page is like a splash page with him like jumping from building to building. So we kind of have to know what he looks like before we get that first page in.
We won't show it on stream.
I understand. Well, see, that's so funny. I've been showing I don't remember exactly at what point I started. When I started book 3, is I've actually been showing every panel, every page being created.
Yeah.
I don't remember at what point. I know the entire first chapter wasn't on video, but the second and third chapters of book 3, I pretty much every panel was done on stream. So, or not on stream, but on YouTube. So
yeah,
there's still some mystery, but it's not.
There's gonna be for Cornerstone.
Yeah, no, I understand.
And there's gonna be mystery for book 2 and Hero, because I'm not gonna show them everything of that as I color it.
Okay,
There's a lot.
well, that's cool.
There's a lot of this book they haven't seen because it was already colored.
Well,
Bringing it to the channel.
here's another thing about book 2 of Hero is the Kickstarter didn't get funded, which means there's not 50 copies out there right now.
There's not of the black and white. Yeah.
Yeah, there's only maybe 20 copies out there. Well, book 1 there was 160 copies. So, I mean, there's a lot more book 1 out there than book 2, so.
And this book looks way more professional colored.
Oh yeah. I can't wait.
I wish your word bubbles were ovals.
Why?
I just like it better.
Well, I like it like that.
Is this Comic Sans?
No, it is not. It's actually I'll tell you what it is because I found
it's like Anime Ace or something.
No. It's
I have Anime Ace.
Nope, I'll tell you. Hold on. I got to go to chapter 13. Hold on. Digital strips, something like that. It's one of the free ones that's out there.
Oh, they've got tons of them on. What is it? What's that site? They've got tons of free ones for
Kapow or Kablam or
yeah. I need to go download some more of their free ones actually, and maybe eventually buy some of their pay ones.
I use mostly just the free ones.
But I say if we're able to make the Kickstarter work to buy some of the pay ones. Well, think about the resources they make free for independent comic artists.
Oh, I know.
Why not? Like, if you do something that succeeds using their product, buy some of their product, buy some of the pay ones.
Yeah, it's definitely going to have to succeed first.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a possibility, man. We just got to start reaching out, man.
Oh yeah. No. I agree with you 100%. That's something that's got to happen.
Because they seem cool, and there are people in that community that Hero's their type of thing. There's other people in their community that Cornerstone is more what they would be about.
Yeah.
I don't talk much, but I hang out in Umbrella Guy's stream a lot. I lurk in his stream.
Yeah.
And he's a horror fan like I am, or more, dude.
That's cool.
Like I think he's into horror more than I am, and dude, you know me in horror movies. I'm a retard for that shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I think he digs it more than I do.
And the worse the movie, the better you like it, right?
It's a certain kind of bad. There's a kind of bad that I don't like. Oh, dude, one of my favorite directors, right? Who directed Suspiria.
Mm-hmm.
His daughter is what's her name? I can't remember her name, but she was in that Day of the Dead movie with John Leguizamo.
Okay.
That's his daughter, and she's in some other movies. You would recognize her if you saw her. But he made one horror movie a few years ago with his daughter in it, and he had a bunch of like nude scenes and stuff. And I'm just like, dude, that's your daughter? That's creepy. I couldn't finish watching the movie. I was just so weirded out by that. It's like that's you doing a lot of these like sexy nude scenes of your daughter. I'm out.
That's what they call the second unit director.
I don't know. I don't know. I noped out. I didn't finish watching it. I said, "Yeah, I'm done."
My Alexa is giving me the definition of second unit director because she heard it sounded like I said her name.
Well, ask Alexa about the movie Mother of Tears.
Alexa, tell me about the movie Mother of Tears.
Mother of Tears is a 2007 horror movie starring Asia Argento, Christian Solimeno, and Adam James. Part 3 of the Three Mothers trilogy, which takes place in Rome and has to do with Mater Lacrimarum, the third mother. Its runtime is 1 hour, 42 minutes. It has an IMDb rating of 5.1 out of 10 and is rated R.
An IMDb rating of 5.1 out of 10. That doesn't sound that good.
No, it's not Argento's best. The director is her father.
Yeah.
In like I think it was like the early 70s, he made some really cool like cult horror movies.
Yeah.
Foreign Italian horror movies that are really cool and very visually interesting. And the lighting in Suspiria, the way he would light things for mood, like characters would be talking, he was going to a scene, and the lighting would kind of become psychedelic with like blue underlights with yellow backlights, and it was done for effect and mood, like when you color something in a comic for mood. To emphasize what's happening instead of what the actual local color and local lighting really is. He did that in his films, and it influenced my photography, especially my like fetish and erotic photography. It influenced it. It played a role. But I gotta nope out, man, when you're doing
Yep, I understand.
I don't know if you would recognize her if you saw her, because I don't think you may have seen some of the movies she's in.
Oh, probably not. I don't pay attention to the names of actresses that much. I'm not like Jason. Have a visual directory ready to go at any given time.
Yeah, that's what he's doing is falling. He's talking about chicks he thinks are super, super hot, and he's filing them away in his spank bank. He doesn't like these actresses because he thinks they're talented. I like them for both. Talent has nothing to do with why he likes an actress.
Well, some of them I could see talented wise, so my list, there's some talent there. Others, they just look hot.
You know, when he's talking about favorite actresses, I start thinking about, I was like, well, Ingrid Bergman was really great, really gorgeous in Casablanca, and he's like, Scarlett Johansson's boobs. I'm like, yeah, Scarlett Johansson's beautiful, and not a horrible actress. I don't think she's bad, but when he said favorite actresses, I was thinking, who's good? Who have I truly enjoyed their performance, and I think they're talented as well as beautiful, and I'm taking in all of film history because I'm thinking about it from the nerd side. The fact that I actually like film and movies as an art form, not purely just entertainment, which both are fine, both are great.
Yeah. I realize if I draw a staff with this turtle character, that looks too much like the turtle character from Kung Fu Panda.
What's Kung Fu Panda?
Shut up.
Pandas know Kung Fu?
Jack Black Panda does.
Jack Black.
You've heard the name, but you can't put a face to it. Is that what you're saying?
Jack Black.
He was in the latest Jumanji movie. I know you saw that.
The Robin Williams movie?
No, the sequel with The Rock, which, by the way, I just heard they announced they're working on a third.
The Rock was in a Jumanji movie?
Yes, he was.
I'm very disappointed in him.
It was actually very cute.
That sounds inappropriate.
It's on my Vudu. You have the ability to go watch it anytime you want.
Rather be punched in the dick.
I make these things available for you at any time.
I don't want to watch that. I gotta just say no. It's Nancy Reagan. It's 1984. I gotta say no.
That's funny. You figured out a way to put Nancy Reagan into this conversation. You were holding on to that one for a while, weren't you?
Since 1984.
Yeah, I bet.
That joke hasn't been funny since then.
Oh, you're so bad.
Nancy Reagan.
Who is it? Warrant that did that song on their album. It was an ode to Tipper Gore. And all it was them saying, F you, F you, F you.
That was Anthrax to Tipper Gore. It was called You Fucking Whore. You fucking whore. That's all you are. Ah.
Well, Warrant did it too then.
Oh, did they? I wouldn't know about Warrant. I didn't listen to Warrant.
No?
No.
I liked
No,
Warrant.
Anthrax did it because they led that big censorship thing on music that was freaking retarded. It was the retard. It's awful. Oh, we gotta censor. Oh my god, the language. Oh no. Oh no. People's feelings got hurt. They heard bad words. But it's right-wing people that always want to supposedly censor everybody and everything. Of course.
Well, so what are you doing tomorrow? You gonna do a live stream tomorrow or something like that?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know, man.
You don't set out your whole day ahead of you? Ooh.
No.
Do I have a video for tomorrow? I gotta double check. See what I have set up for tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 1st. Let's see. I have a Lego set video that I put together. A small one, but I'll turn one of these into a drawing video for tomorrow. So technically I have 2 videos for tomorrow.
Oh, 2 videos. I might do a live stream. I might try to come up with an idea for a video. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with my channel, really. I'm just kind of like, I'll color some stuff. I'll make some. I have some ideas for videos, like go through my bookshelf and do videos on art books I recommend and
Movies?
No, I don't want to do movies. Movies are fucking retarded.
That's not necessarily true.
I don't want to do movie reviews.
No?
Not unless it's just to troll people. And I haven't seen any movies I could troll people with. I haven't seen Avengers.
Yet.
Or ever. Sounds dumb. Disney, I don't want to give Disney my money. They hate me.
Well, I can understand why.
They hate you too.
Well, yeah, I know. They don't hate me. I still buy their products.
No, they hate you. Kathleen Kennedy hates you. She thinks you're problematic.
That's just because she doesn't know me.
She thinks you're problematic. You're everything that's wrong with the world in her eyes.
Did you see what's his name? Oh crap, what is his name? Oh man, hold on. I can't have a conversation with you if I can't credit the source. Philip DeFranco
What about him?
did a video about a young girl who went to prom in a dress that was inspired by Japanese designs or something. Yeah. And how the people like went insane on Twitter.
Yeah, the social justice assholes fucking freaked out on this girl for liking a dress.
And I'm like, what?
That's not the bad kind of cultural appropriation. That's like the accepting everything's cool kind.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Shitbags, dude.
Yeah, I don't understand how people do that, you know? It's literally like
sociopaths. That's how they do it.
It's literally like they're looking for something to hate.
They're looking for something to be offended by. Like, I act offended at things, but it's an act, and I try to make it obvious that it's all bullshit. I'm not really that angry about Star Wars. I'm not that angry about Marvel Comics. Is it true I don't buy them? Yeah. Is some of the reasons why I don't buy them true, what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm not really that angry about it. I'm like, yeah, I don't buy that shit anymore.
If I had a really good Marvel comic that I thought was right up your alley and I gave it to you, you would probably check it out and read it. You wouldn't go out and buy it, but you wouldn't just throw it in the trash, you know?
No, I probably wouldn't read it. I would look at it and go, that's cool, and like leave it in your car.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you've done that before, so.
Yeah, that's what I do when you try to recommend to me a comic that I'm just like, no. I just like, go, oh, cool, man, thanks, and I just leave it in your car.
Yeah. I have pointed out to Mike, hey, he left it in the car again. Why does he keep doing that? I mean, come on. It's only Squirrel Girl. I know he loves it.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, that new artist is an improvement. She doesn't look like she has Down syndrome.
Well, that's not from the regular title. That's from that animated cartoon type influence thing that they're trying to push.
Well, my bad.
Yeah.
You know what? Squirrel Girl is a bit that could really work if they treated it kind of like a Watha comic and deliberately made fun of themselves and said, hey, this isn't in continuity. It's a goof. It's just a goof. And mercilessly mocked themselves. And their own high horse. Made fun of themselves for getting a little bit out of shape on things.
Well,
like, wow, we got a little twisted over that. Sorry, so we're gonna laugh at us too.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Of course not.
Well, Brian Michael Bendis actually treated Squirrel Girl like a real character in the Avengers comic. Yeah, she was Jessica Jones's nanny for the baby for a few issues, and there was a scene in which Wolverine walks into the room and she's being interviewed for the job, and she's like Logan, and he's like whatever her name is in real life or whatever, and Jessica Jones like, you two know each other? And she goes, I'm not going to talk about it. It's like, oh, so they like they're implying that the two of them have a past or something. It's like, oh man, that's kind of gross.
Yeah.
Who has Wolverine not slept with in the Marvel universe? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like 100 and she's like 20.
Well. To each their own, you know.
I can see part of the backpack where you drew it before.
What?
Backpack right here.
Yeah, there's a backpack.
There's a piece of it behind him where there's another drawing underneath him.
Oh.
See?
Yeah.
See? You think you're fooling me, but you're not fooling me.
See, I'm gonna fall back on that's from like 2-3 years ago, so
It is.
I wasn't as good an artist as I am now, and
That's true. Everything you just said is true.
well. This one of these pages that I'm working on, it's got a lot of different characters kind of just walking past or moving past the screen. So I'm not going to develop each individual character, but I just want to get a representation of multiple characters.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time trying to figure out their designs and all that. So.
Oh, chat keeps crashing on my phone where I'm trying to look at chat. I want to look at chat and I can't. The video's playing on the. It's lagging behind, but
Yeah.
playing. There's no one in chat. Okay. Oh yeah, my video's way behind. I'm not even working on that page anymore. It's showing. I've been on a different page. It's like, wow, the chat, my video on my phone is several minutes behind. Oh, that turtles you're drawing's cool. Okay. I got to see that turtle for a second. I was like, oh, that's kind of sweet. Some of these backgrounds are so easy to color.
Yeah, I'm so glad I made it easy for you.
Some of them are really easy to color. I mean, you've been on stream where I colored like 2 pages in one stream or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Because sometimes it clicks. That's the thing about all creative work. I've had illustrations or paintings I worked on where I worked on it all day long, and it looked like nothing was getting done.
Right.
And all of a sudden, within the last 2 hours, it looked like I did the entire piece in 2 hours. It's like, no, it took me like 6 hours, 8 hours of fuckery. Then it came together in 2 hours. And it's weird. It's so weird how sometimes it just falls out of your brain through your hand onto the page or onto the screen, and other times it's pulling teeth to do something simple that you know how to do. You've done it maybe 100 times or 50. You've done it before.
Yep. Well, no, I know what you mean.
Oh yeah.
I think we've all come across that at one point in our lives, or one point every other day. Oh, I did that from the wrong angle. I got to redo that one.
I like that animated look for these. Keep doing washes and things in your backgrounds.
Oh, I will, because I enjoy doing that.
Well, it also helps my simple colors of your backgrounds look more painted. Like, look at the background here in this page. The background looks a little more painted than how I'm coloring the characters when I color Hero and Pudge.
Right.
I color them more like a cartoon, and having the backgrounds that way makes the backgrounds look kind of painted, kind of in a way reminds me of Warner Brothers.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like those old. I loved the backgrounds in some of those old Warner Brothers cartoons. Like the way the colors were sometimes like deliberately be off register from the drawing in places, and they would be like this really cool texture on part of the rock in the shadow, and then the rest of the rock would be like really simple with like a highlight.
Yep. Nope. I gotcha.
I dig that stuff. I loved it so much. I remember looking at it when I was a kid and watching those cartoons, looking at things like what they were doing in the backgrounds, and finding it all very interesting. And the simple, the painted backgrounds with like the simple colors of the animated characters running around on top of it. I really loved it.
Very
Still love
good.
it. Still love it. I wish Bugs Bunny cartoons still came on, for crying out loud.
Well, they're out there somewhere.
Yeah, but I loved Warner Brothers cartoons. Bugs Bunny, Yosemite Sam, all of it. Foghorn Leghorn. I loved it. Loved it. Still love it.
Yep. I know what you mean. Oh, all right. I don't know how long we've been going, but I'm pretty much done.
It's 8:30.
Yep. I'm tired.
Okay.
Let me save all this stuff. I'm kind of upset Jason didn't show. He may have told me he wasn't going to make it. I'm trying to remember. I think he actually told me.
I think he said something he wouldn't be able to make it this week.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let me save where I'm at. Well, this background got done, and that part of this panel, the first stage of the last panel, got done.
I think this was my 28th live stream.
And I finished that other page. That's pretty good. I can't be mad about that.
This was my 28th live stream.
Ooh, 28.
Of 3 a week. That's almost 10 weeks. By the end of this week, it'll be 10 weeks straight of 3 a week. That's not too bad.
Nice. And some of these next pages are colored. There's some I remember I do have to make some changes, like the otter at the end, where the otter's coming up, and
oh yeah, that's because that's at dawn, and you did it more like nighttime. So
yeah. Well, I didn't know it was dawn.
Yeah, I know. That's because you didn't read the story.
I didn't have a copy of the book at that time.
The pages are.
I don't read the pages and color them.
See, that's what I said. You didn't read them.
Yeah, no one would.
Stop.
No, that's true. No one would do. No, that's not how it works. No.
Okay, if you say so. All right. I'm going to stop the streaming. All right, everybody, if you're watching this video after the fact, and I seriously doubt you are, hope you enjoyed, and come back and we'll do it again on Wednesday, which is the 2nd. Ooh, the 3rd is my wife's birthday. Yeah, I already told her we're going to have to go out to dinner. I'm glad it's on a Thursday because then I'm not live streaming and I can actually spend some time with the woman. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.